Good morning, Alvin. How are you, honey? Welcome through, guys. Do me a favor. If you guys would be so kind, I would love it. I would love. Like, listen, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I will love you forever if you tap the hell out of the screen. Tap the hell out of the screen. Hello, Alvin. How are you, honey? Tap the hell out of the screen for me. It helps me bring more people in. Which, how I would like to do some battles, I think, on TikTok today. I haven't really been getting out much. Like, I've been kind of like in my bubble when it comes to, I'm doing good today. That's good. What do you have planned for today? Hi, Lois. Good morning, honey. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Do me a favor. Tap the screen as much as you possibly can because I need all your screen taps. I need all the screen taps. Like, all them shits. Okay, there. Okay, there. Okay, all right, we'll say. How are you? I'm good, Lewis. How are you, honey? Like I said, everything is appreciated, especially screen time. I have a day off from work, so what are you planning on doing today? Just gonna you be lazy with it? It's cool. If you're at work, gotcha. I said I need to stream today more. I'm going to try to. You're not doing anything. Oh, well, that's okay. You should sit home, hang out with me today. You know what I mean? Look at you, sweetheart. Well, I appreciate being looked at. I think today I'm gonna take all day and just kind of do random battles. Like I'll do random battles on TikTok. We'll just see who's out there, see what they're about. We'll just talk to random people. We're gonna paint. I definitely would like to do my flow fans again yesterday. I feel like that gave me like a good something. You know what I mean? It gave me some like good vibes, some good something. So I'm like, shit, let's do this thing. I'm ready for this day. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and then this. Okay, all right. I'm trying to get everything up and running. So, good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. Thank you for honestly, like seriously, when I say to y'all, like I appreciate the people that view my live streams. I mean, straight up, I appreciate the people that view my live streams. Like I go live every day with the anticipation that nobody will ever come through. You know what I mean? Like, just it kind of helps keep me, like I said, I've had times where my streams have been busy, I've had times where my streams have been slow, I've had times where everything in between, you know what I mean? If you can share the live out, if you can, all that stuff. I need like a good day on live. I said I took like a month off of like everything just because, like I said, my dog was passing away and it was just a lot. Like, mentally, it was a lot. So, I'm trying to kind of recoup myself, recoup like my finances, recoup like, get back in the positive because, like I said, it really that like I am so blessed and thankful that I've had a savings account. Like seriously, I had savings accounts. I do stocks, I do investing and whatnot. That's just kind of like a part-time little like thing I do, nothing like crazy, but it was enough that it got me through. Oh, thank God, because I don't know what I would have done it if I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have that. I would have been struggling big time. So, thank God that like, I always try to prepare for like the worst, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. But I'm so happy that I had that because I said I couldn't work. I was with my dog all day, like, and he needed 24-hour care, like 100% 24-hour care. So I said it's still, getting through like that. But so the last month of my life was literally dedicated towards either my dog's health issues or, like I said, I have still streaming. Yeah, I'm still here. But so, like I said, so it ended up like it was just a lot. And like I said, I'm going through my own health bullshit at the same time too. They found I had a spot removed on my neck. Got an awesome scar from it, but it was like it ended up coming back as cancer. So I had to go and get all these scans the other day. And then I'm going to go back and they're going to do a lymph node biopsy because they want to make sure that the cancer didn't make it into my lymph nodes. If the cancer did make it into my lymph nodes, thanks, Bill. I appreciate you. If the cancer did make it into my lymph node, then that's a whole nother route. What I'm hoping for, power of positive thinking, I'm going to make this work. If my next scan comes back negative for cancer, that means that I can avoid chemo and radiation and all that good stuff, and I just have to. There's different treatments. Like if you've got a diagnosis at once, you have to do any type of treatment, but it's like an immune boosting like type of thing. So it's a very scary time. Like this is probably like the most like I don't know scared I've been. So I said me and my dog got diagnosed with the same thing at like the exact same time. I just lost him a couple weeks ago. I said I ended up. I finally had to say like, listen, I'm keeping him alive for me. It's because I don't want to let him go. And it got to the point where he couldn't. He wasn't able to get outside to go to the bathroom. I'm changing him like a baby. He is like, just sleep like. And I realized like, I'm just keeping him alive for me. I'm not keeping. He's not really having a quality of life. So I ended up. I had to go and put him down. Um, the house felt really weird. Felt really, really weird not having a dog around here. So I ended up the other day, I have a new friend. His name is Ace. He has his very first shirt on. He's got his very first. But this guy, he was in the shelter. He's only like a year old, right? And he's a puggle. He was in the shelter. One person had come home. Sometimes what they'll do, right? Like a lot of shelters is they will like let you take a dog home for like 2 weeks. Like say you have another pet and they want to make sure that they get along, they'll let you take a dog home for like 2 weeks to see if it integrates into your family, like whether it's a good fit or not. And so I assume that I would think that they probably either had another cat or a dog that this one did not get along with. So he was out of the shelter for about 2 weeks and then they brought him back. Well, guess what? He don't have to worry about that shit no more. He does not have to worry about that shit at all anymore because I am not the type to give up on my animals. Like, so he's one. So I mean, he's gonna have to put up with my bullshit for the next decade of his life. Hi, King. What's going on? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Do me a favor, tap the screen. It would make my heart so happy. I would just love it. I would love it, love it, love it, love it if people tap the screen. Like, definitely make my heart super happy. So, and the liking screen taps are free, all that good stuff. I do think like a portion of my day I'm gonna paint a lot, and I think I'm gonna do random battles. So I think that's how today is gonna go. I exercised a lot yesterday. I mean, I did my fire fans, I did my flow fans, I did, I would like to do some battles today, see if I can't recoup some of my savings account, maybe, even if it's just like $5. Like, just, you know what I mean? If I stream all day, it's like $5. It's still $5 that shit. Like, wasn't there, before. So, all right. Let's see. Hold on. No, I don't like this one. We're going to do the weird news. And normally what I'll do is I'll come on in the morning, I do the weird news, and I get my face ready for the day. I have no classes right now because, like I said, I took a month off of work, so I have absolutely no classes. I'm working on getting back into it. I'm working on getting my flyers out there. Like I said, I teach classes from home, so when, like I said, I had to take like a month off of work because I couldn't even get time to get a class in. Like it just wasn't. And then once people get out and doing it, then they don't want to do it as much. So it's like you got to find new people. It's a whole thing. So I'm trying to get back to normal. I'm trying to get back to normal life. So I'm doing the best that I can. No, I don't know that I like this one either. Okay, we're gonna find a good page. So I said I like to do the weird news. You can see the normal news anywhere. Like you can see the normal news anywhere. But I like the weird news because it's all like the weird zany stuff that you don't really, it's just all the weird stuff that you don't normally hear about. So I like that. Wait till you like. All right, let's see. There's a biohacker named Brian Johnson who makes a shocking reveal about his girlfriend's lady bits, calling that in the top 1%. Oh, let me see. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Here we go. Stats. Okay. Okay. All right. So, but like that, I mean, that's something. I mean, good for her. I want to know, like, what, I mean, I feel like I know what the type of grades are with it. Like, sometimes some can be better than others. Like, I don't really know, like, like mine's always like served me well, but then, that doesn't mean anything. Like, all right, so let's see. Next in the weird news, bizarre speed limit baffles drivers, but officials claim it will make you slow down. They literally put a speed limit sign up that says 17.3 miles an hour. We want to see the tattoo on your chest. It's nothing crazy. It's just a heart. It's a puzzle piece heart. It's an autism tattoo. There we go. It's not. It's not. It healed like really poorly. It was really pretty when I first got it, and then just like seatbelts sit right there, shirts sit right there, hair sits right there, like everything. So it needs to be redone a bit. You know what I mean? But I got a lot more that I need to get like finished. Like I want to get my left arm done, and then I'm gonna get the right arm finished, and it's like a whole ass process. Maybe I was gonna say I'm also like trying. I started learning like last year, like how to tattoo, just because I wanted to learn how to do it, and I haven't done it in a bit. Maybe I should get back into it. I've been doing a lot, like I said, guys. If you want to check out my portfolio online of some of the things I've done, by all means, go to Edge of the Easel. Like look, like I have a lot of my work up there. You know what I mean? So if you're curious about like what kind of painter I am or what kind of art I make, like you can go and check out my portfolio, and it's boom right there. So, and like, I like it when people do that. I like it when people go and check out like some of my work. Like, makes me super happy. So, and I said, guys, I have other socials too. So if you want to follow me on, like, I normally will do YouTube and TikTok first thing in the morning. Mom, what's doing, baby? Hello. But I bought a tattoo. Now I got a blue leg. Well, first things first, maggot. Tattoo machine. I'm Listen, there's some tattoo artists that got issues with saying the GUN word. Like I don't know. I lived with a tattoo artist for a long time, and heaven forbid somebody called it that. That was like a whole thing. But it takes a lot of practice. So I said I'm doing practice skins right now. These are not like my most recent because like I just, like I said, I've just been kind of doing them. I'm still getting used to doing it. So like keep that in mind. I like her. We like her. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We like her. But you can see where there's issues. You can see where like my shading just isn't right, and this just isn't right. But like I said, I'm learning. It's better than some other people's I've seen. Like that's all I'm saying. So see, I'm learning. I had a whole bunch of green left, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a Frankenstein. And then like see, so like I said, they're not great. They're not great, and I wouldn't want to actually tattoo anyone else besides myself until they were great. You know what I mean? Like, there was actually, do you remember there used to be like a thing, and it was like a tattoo schools? It was like something that was really in like maybe like 10 years ago. Like, people were going to tattoo schools. So he said, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I haven't practiced in a bit. But like I said, I've definitely seen worse first tattoos. I've definitely seen worse first tattoos. Believe that. Definitely seen worse tattoos. This was the very first one I ever did. This is my very first. You do your line work. Practices with like the stripes and the stars and the making sure you can control it. And so this was my actual first tattoo, and I don't think it's. I mean, like I said, I can see the splotchiness in it and how it doesn't like quite look right. But like I said, as far as first tattoos, I don't think I did too bad. Like I don't think like I said, you can see the splotchiness in it, how it doesn't look like a cohesive. You know what I mean? Like doesn't look so. But like I said, it was just something that I like decided I wanted to learn how to do. So I love to learn how to do new stuff. Right now, what I've been really into is I've been doing flow fans and fire fans and belly dancing. I want to get a shitar that I can balance on my head. I want to get more into performing. Like that, I would love that. Like I would love that. I'll be nervous as fuck, y'all, because I've got horrible stage fright. But I'm telling you, like, if I could get to the point where I was like performing, and I had like these big fans, like full of like, oh god, like, it would be amazing. It would be fucking amazing. Like I would just love that. I could get over fear. So see what I'm saying? Like now I got a big blue leg. Hopefully it's not your third leg that's blue. See, so they're not great. They're not great, like at all. Those are the original ones, and then I did other ones that were just reproductions of like other designs I found online. Like those were my own. So I said once again, not fantastic. We're not talking about anything fantastic. My dragon, because once again I had a lot of green left over, so I wanted to, do a dragon. And like I said, I've seen worse. Honestly, I've seen worse at this point in my life. So I'll like count my blessings. But I love, love, love to learn how to do new stuff. Like I love it's like one of my favorite things to do. You guys will see me on here a lot. I don't care. It's trial and error. Come through, laugh at me while I fuck shit up. You know what I mean? Like I said the performing with the fans has been like my new thing recently, and I'm like really getting into it. I love this guy. I might actually get this guy tattooed on me at some point. Like I just love him. I think he's so cute. I don't know. I think he's so cute. And then to say like you can see where like I was like, I got green, too much green, too much green. So I mean it is what it is. Like I said, I've seen worse, I've seen better, I've seen everything that's in between. I like the song. And so I feel like today I'm gonna do battles. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But oh, okay, sure, you know, okay, my fault, my fault. This one is also one of my favorite ones. It was just something random that I found online, but it like I don't know, it like spoke to me, right? Like about it's like a demon turning into a Valkyrie. Like I like this one. I don't know, I like it. So let's see. We have a little girl with a chainsaw, because makes sense. But so, like I said, some of these are definitely like they're. I have one stack that's like my actual designs, and I love evil cupcakes. That's my other thing. I have like I'm working on a sleeve of evil cupcakes, so I love evil cupcakes. So, like I said, could definitely did another Valkyrie. Could definitely be worse. I've seen many, many people's worse first tattoos. But like I said, my big thing is like my shading. Like I said, I paint and I draw and I do, I'm like very, when it comes to that stuff. And every time you learn like a new form, like you have a basis to it where you kind of know like how, but then it's just relearning a new technique. So, and then I said my other thing, like Lisa, I do this shit all the time, y'all. I can't help it. I don't mean to. I just dive into shit, right? Like I'll be really, really excited about something, and I'll just dive right in. And my big thing has been pool lately. Like I have been absolutely like obsessed with playing pool. Like I just love playing pool. Hold on, let me see if I can get my tablet to work. Why does it tell me? Okay. But so I've been playing a lot of pool lately. I said I was very excited this last week because I'm not like really into sports. I was really excited this last week. Sheffer, good morning. What's going on? Because I won my match on Wednesday, but not only did I win my match on Wednesday, it was 20-0. Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you, gorgeous? But yeah, so it was 20-0. So that was like a big like. I've never had that. I actually get a patch for it. Like I'm all excited about it. Like take care of some clients. There you go. She means clients. You know, clients. Wink, 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 wink. And then for this next year, like I said, this is something that's really been sitting like heavy with my heart for a while. And this is like just some of the goals. Like I said, I have trials, tribulations, just like everybody else. But man, when I tell y'all I got a lot of goals, I mean I got a lot of goals. Not those type. Girl, I'm not judging you. No, just. But like this year, I really would like to work on setting up a nonprofit that. So you guys will probably catch me doing fundraisers on here for it at some point. Like, but I would like to provide people that have disabilities with extra support as far as getting creative resources. Like, there's a lot of times, like, say when somebody has trouble speaking, well, art can do the speaking for them. Like, art can, get out of their head. Like, some art picks up where voice lacks. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, gotta go and take care of grandma and grandpa's. Ooh, exciting, exciting. But oh, are you having so much trouble with the school? Is there any other that you go to like a special school, or is it just like? There you go, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen for me. If you guys would be so lovely and tap the screen, I would love you forever for that. So I said I'm working on setting up this nonprofit. It really it's been weighing heavy with me for a while. I've been talking about it for a while. I'm really gonna do it, and I want it to be a spot where people with special needs can get extra resources as far as with music, with dance, with helping to connect them to different teachers and different creative outlets and kind of, you know what I mean, like that sort of stuff. And I feel like it's a really good cause. I think that there's still do pee. She's stressed having less time to get to class. Oh gosh, see, so she just doesn't like. I hated pee. You know how many times they probably thought that I was like bleeding out because like I'd be like, I got my time in the month that I hated pee. I hated pee. Going into high school, oh gosh, high school was the worst. Everybody always says it's like the best years of your life. I hated high school. I did not. I had somebody, Shefford, I had somebody, were you in here yesterday when the dude came through and he was like, we went to high school together. I was like, oh, we did? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was somebody in my area I went to high school with. All right, let's see. Wait, you want? No, hold on. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't speak Arabic, so like getting in the box probably isn't gonna like work too well. Just saying. So, guys, we do the weird news in the morning. We also we dual stream. We stream on YouTube and on TikTok. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. I like the weird news because all this stuff that you don't normally hear about. Like it's all like the weird, zany, fun shit that just I said, oh, school, like school was awful. School was awful for me in high school. Like I barely spoke to people. I had like a little group of friends, but I wasn't like you know, like I did cheerleading and I did activities and stuff like that, but like I hated high school so much. And then once I got to the point where like me and my friends were like old enough to drive, like that's about it. That's about it. There was no more school to be gone to. We used to cut school like every day and just go watch Jenny Jones on like my because her parents worked during the day. So we could leave, leave her school, but then, like, around second period, we'd be like, yeah, let's go watch Shane Jones. Okay, yeah. And, like, it just, none of it made sense. Like, there was, like, I remember there was one time, oh my God, oh my God, just telling high school stories. So we were hanging out at our friend's house, right? And we were watching Jenny Jones and we were cutting school. And all of a sudden, I heard her mom come in the front door, and she was like, "Set up a meeting with a high school and her." Yeah, you totally should. If you have concerns, by all means, like you know what I mean, like do it. Because, like I said, they're on your side. They're there to help you. So you know what I mean. Like, it certainly can't hurt, right? Like, it certainly can't hurt. Just say, hey, listen, let's all talk and we'll all discuss and maybe I'll understand why you're doing what you're doing and what I'm doing. And you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, maybe we need like a little extra support with it, especially, something like that. You know? But so, like, we were in her house, right? And at the time, we were all, smokers. We were getting into our addiction phase and our, using substances, drinking phase, all that stuff. But this was just during the day and we're watching Jenny Jones, right? And I swear to God, I heard, what the fuck are you doing at home? And I was like, Yeah, yeah, but that's, you know what I mean. They're there to advocate for him as well. You know what I mean? Like they're there. Like I said, I went through it with my son. The school was wonderful when it came for advocating for him, and sometimes it just does take finding the right school. You know what I mean? Like finding the right advocate, finding the right, like I said, look at like different charities. A lot of times there's charities that'll help you. Like, oh, thank you, Samir. I appreciate you. Look, oh yeah, oh Samir, go Samir. Go Samir. See, I appreciate that. Thank you. But so I heard all of a sudden, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And I went, oh, her mom had gotten off work. Thank you, Smear, honey. Her mom had gotten off work early and come home and found, I think there was four of us, and we were chilling in her house, and she knew we were supposed to be. So like we had a little bit of time before our next class period, right? So we're like, okay, like, well, what do we do? Because we can't stay at her house. So, we'll just drive around for a little bit, right? So that's what we did was we drove around for a little bit, and I knew we were fucked. I knew we were fucked. Her mom was like a teacher too. Like her mom was like a substitute teacher. Can I see your tattoo? Oh, Samir, I got a ton of them, honey. There's so many tattoos. But so I knew we were fucked because when we got to school, we were walking in like the school had two front doors, right? We were walking in one door, and her mom was walking in the other one, and I was like, oh. Like I was hoping maybe she wouldn't be pissed and she'd just kind of be like, well, kids will be kids type shit. No, no, no. And then I was in, I think I had like drama class for a little bit, right? And drama. I was in drama class and I hear my name get called over the loudspeaker and all the girls, thank you, Smear, honey. I appreciate you. All the girls I was with, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're getting in trouble. And I walked into the office, right? And like, you know, the guys that like traditionally get in trouble a lot in school, like probably have like a rough home life. Like, what tattoo do you want to see? There's like I said, there's tons of tattoos, dude. There's like tons and tons and tons of tattoos. Like it would take like literally like all year. Like I heard somebody tell somebody yesterday that they had 90 tattoos, and I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You don't count every single tattoo that you have. Hi, happy talking Tuesday. Hi, Drea. What's going on, guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. But yeah, is there a specific tattoo that you're curious about? Because, like, I got a lot. I got a lot. But so, thanks, Mayor. I appreciate you. But so, there we go. And sometimes I'll just be getting them because I just like them. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I just like it. I just like that. But so I walked in the office and all like my dog Pepper is in the kitchen. Oh, say I was gonna say Mr. Ace is laying here next to me. Thank you, Smear. You're awesome. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Every single thing helps. Like I said, I'm kind of broke right now because I spent the last month home with my dog as he was passing away. So I am going to try to stream more in efforts to recoup my savings account a little bit because it is hurting. It is screaming, you know. But so I went in, right, and like her mom was like, so all the guys that normally get in trouble in school, they're all sitting in there, and I walk in and they're like just sitting with that wide eye look, and they're like, "Are you going in there?" And I could hear her mom screaming. And I was like, "Yeah, probably." And they were like, "Oh, good luck." And I was like, "Man, fuck, right?" Like, oh, fuck. And so I went in, and she had told them that we were smoking in the house because we were. Like, her parents smoked in the house, we were smoking in the house. And so her mom had told her, like, you know, oh, they were, so they assumed that it was like guns. You know what I mean? Like, they assumed it was the other stuff. And we told them, because they were like, we're going to have to call the police, and this is going to be a big, like, da da da. Because back then, like, it was like not like it is now. Like, it was like, you would have thought there was crack on us or something by the way that they acted. And we were like, what do you mean? Like, because we really weren't. Like, we've done it other times, but not that day. Like, not that day. And, like, the teacher, like, realized, like, but they literally had to separate us from her because shit got so heated. Like, the one chick, her name was Maria. She was a cool chick, right? But, like, she got up at one point and was, like, getting in her mom's face, and her mom's getting in her face, and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. So they took three of us in one room, took Maria in another room, took her mom in another room, and they were talking. We were like, no, we were. like like that's what we were doing. I don't want to say it on here, but like that's what we were doing. Like, and she's like, oh, okay, so it wasn't. And we were like, no, like we were just watching Jenny Jones. And she was like, okay. But I mean, when I say like, yo, that shit got tense real quick, that shit got tense real quick. I don't even know what got me into this story, but there we go. See a little one of those random things that you'll just never forget. Like, and her mom was very calm. She was normally a very like laid back type of person, like just chilling, like what I mean? But like, yeah, she was not a happy girl that day. And I can't even blame her for that. Like, I would probably be mad if I came home from work and my kid who's supposed to be in school is at my house with their friends. I can see why she was mad. I can see why she was mad now. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why she was mad. Like, I don't question it. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. I love it so much when people come through and hang out with me. You guys have no idea. Like, it makes my heart so happy. So I said I've been sitting home recently with my dog. Like I said, I just had a dog that passed away not too long ago, and I've been sitting home and I've been watching and just seeing what other people do on their lives. Like, what is it that other people do? What do they talk about? What do they like? What do they not like? What is da da da? And like the cyber begging is just way too much for me. Like, I just can't hang with cyber begging. Like, people, oh God, if somebody could fill my gift gallery, that would be great. Like, shut up. Shut up. Like, I hate that shit. Shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I absolutely despise that shit. Like, oh, if somebody could fill my gift gallery. Oh, well, I need this amount for, like, don't, like, people are shameless when it comes to asking for money. Like, who messages random strangers and is just like, hey, can you send me $20 so I can eat? Like, that's like, I don't know. It's definitely like, I know that nobody's being forced to send anything. I get that, but it's still like taking advantage of people. And a lot of those people that can be taken advantage of are people that, say, for example, have special needs and they don't understand that a lot of times when people ask random people for money, that it's not for the food that they're asking for. You know what I mean? Like, and then it's like I said, some people are gross. Like, I literally seen a girl the one day tweak out because one of her friends went to another live and gifted somebody that she doesn't get along with. And I'm like, so you get to tell her how she spends her money? Okay. I mean, okay. I thought it was your money, but like who does that? Like, that's so weird to me. You know what I mean? And I said I do like it, guys. I love it when people go and check out my portfolio. Um, if you're interested in taking a class, please let me know. I said I do all level classes, and I said I can teach anybody to do anything. Like, it's so if you're curious about how to paint, you want to learn how to paint, by all means hit me up. Like, I love teaching classes. Like, it's definitely something I need to get back into because I said like I just didn't do anything for like a month because I was taking and I've depleted my savings. Not depleted completely, but I was saving up to go on vacation. So I'm like, what are you barking at? What are you barking at? What are you barking at, huh? Yeah, I did it working. So I got this one. It's his first week with me. He's got his first outfit. He's only one. He was adopted at one point. Well, he went home on a trial run with a family, and for whatever reason, it didn't work out. He's worked out really oddly well here. Like, when I tell you, like, he's worked out well here. I mean, he just like squeezed his way right in. I mean, he's such a good boy. Oh, guys, I still need to edit those videos. I went to the other day. It was a witchcraft festival, and it was wonderful. Like, it was such a good day. And I had so much fun. And I can't wait to get the videos edited and get them like put up for you guys. Because when I tell you, like, it was like the coolest show that you could possibly see. This woman came out and she had this big headdress on. Like I'm learning fire performing. Like that's been my like other new thing. Hi Eric, what's going on? So I this woman came out and she had on this big headdress and it had fire on it, and then she had these big wings on the back where they were on fire, and I was like, oh, I need to learn how to do this in my life. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna make this happen. So, and I was so pissed off at myself. I went and totally didn't take my flow fans. Like I don't know what I was doing. Like why would I not do that? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? That makes no sense. What's up, iStep? What's happening? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I'm typically on here every morning. Oh, thank you, Step. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I said I'm broke. I'm not asking for anything. Like, gifts are always appreciated. I'm not asking for anything. Like I said, I depleted my savings account this last month, so you guys are probably going to see me on here more streaming. I'm going to need to, like, also take on more classes to kind of, like, I dipped in my vacation fund because, like I said, I had a dog that was, like, literally dying for, like, the last month. So, I expect nothing. You can tap the screen, that would be wonderful. Everything's appreciated, but like nothing's expected, like ever. So believe me when I say I was sitting home and I said I don't really like necessarily scroll a lot. I'll come onto my live stream. But every great once in a while I want to see what other people are doing on their streams. Why is it working? Like you see some people and like I would think that most live streamers like the basic thing that a live streamer needs is like the ability to talk to people. And I have seen so many people that are just sitting in battles and they're on their phone. Both of them are in the battle, they're on their phone and they'll like talk shit to each other for a little bit. I'm like, I could not believe it. The girl was mad because the other girl went and gifted somebody that she didn't like. Like, grow the fuck up. Who are you to tell anybody? Anybody. And then like the whole even like the oh guys my gallery, oh my gallery's awful, oh I want to fill my gallery, hey guys tonight I want to make it in ranks. Even that is dry bagging to me. Like even that is like crazy man. Like I think that if you get put in ranks it should be because the people that come to your room choose for you to go there, like not for like I don't know. I just like the dry begging like drives me nuts. The audacity that some people have where they're just like, guys, either gift me or I'm getting off. Like what? Like stop. Who are these people and what kind of lives have they had? Where the like that's like a normal thing for them to just expect it. It like absolutely it just blows my mind. You know what I mean? Like I can't. I just don't even understand like how people like how uh, there we go. One day moment to follow the exact close Okay, I did. I did. Yeah, I guess we'll pause. Oh, it must have like a thing on it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, something. All right. Like I'm trying I got a new tablet the other day and I'm trying to figure out like how to Hi Victor, what's going on? I actually had which is cool, my credit card, I had like points saved up on it. You know how you get like your points you can like trade it in for something? I decided to get a new tablet. I was like, you know what? I need something that's gonna make me feel better. I like I said, I've been going through a lot lately, so I wanted to treat myself a little bit. I could have waited and gotten something else, but that's what I did. So, oh, you're looking good by the way. Well, thank you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Like I said, I feel a little bit better having a dog back in the house. I'll feel a lot better when, like I said, I got to get this biopsy done, and hopefully it'll come back cancer free. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So I said that's just updating you on my life in like the last month, y'all. Like that's just what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with a lot. Like it's been a lot. So on top of my dog, like I said, I got a cancer diagnosis about like a month ago now, and I have to go. Well, they removed the spot, and then the tissue around it was affected, but the tissue in the outer ring of it wasn't affected. So now I went and I got I went and got like a whole body scan last week. It was like for some reason like the medicine like wiped me out for days. I was like literally fatigued. Like I was like I cannot move. You know what I mean? Like I was like oh like just ready to take like 8 fucking naps a day. Like it was bad. And so I ended up that like I said I took like a few days off. I feel a bit better now. But so now the next thing is I'm waiting for them to hit me up to set up the biopsy because they want to make sure that my lymph nodes were not affected. So just because the outer ring wasn't doesn't mean it didn't go deeper. So that's where we're at right now. Deacon, what are you doing? That's where we're at right now. That's what we're doing. That's a good morning, honey. How are you? I think I'm gonna be online a lot today, y'all. I think I'm gonna come on in a little bit and just do random battles. They just do random battles like all day. We'll just sit in back to back to back to back to back to back. Like just logged in for work. Oh, womp womp. Do you want me to call you out? I will. Like maybe I'll see if people like want to play some games or maybe whatever. Like just see I said I don't really have a lot of work right now because I took so much time off. So now I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of everything. It's taking a little bit, but yeah, I think I'm gonna just do like battles today. Like I think I'm just going to sit back and paint and do tons of battles. And we will make some friends. Hopefully we'll make some friends. I hate like the one thing, and this is what honestly keeps me from like going back and doing battles with people more. Is like I'll be like, hey, do you want to play some trivia? And I've literally had people look at me and be like, yo, you awake? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm awake. Oh, wow, what's up? But like you'll see people they're like, come on guys, come on. And I'll say, hey, do you want to do some trivia? Like I'll ask you some trivia questions. We'll play a game in this battle, and they'll look at me and be like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you just want to battle. Okay, please orbit my account. What does that mean? What does that mean, Juby? There we go. Okay, I got you. I got you. Zahar. There we go. Orbiting. See, I got you guys. There we go. But how are you? I'm good. I'm hanging in there. It's another lovely day on the internet. You know what I mean? But so I think I'm going to like just meet random people today and talk and bullshit and so I said I get a little irritated with the battles because like you go into battles and there are people literally blaring music, like blaring music. You're like, and then you'll have people, hey, do you just got home from work, saw that you was online, so I'd check it out. Oh well, I appreciate you. Oh well, I appreciate you stopping by, but like. And then, like, the dry begging gets to me a lot. Like, it gets to me a lot. Like, 100%. Like, when they're like, come on, guys, put it on our head. Put it on our head. Put it on our head. Like, just tell people to gift you. I mean, that's, like, triples, 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 triples. I don't even know what that means. Anybody got a glove? I don't know what a glove means. I don't know. I don't know this stuff. Like, I literally just do it to talk to people and just meet people. You know what I mean? Like just to see who else is out on the internet. And it's like they and then you'll come across people in battles that are just mean because they just want to be mean. Like which I'm fine with. I really don't give a shit if people want to talk shit to me. Like oh yeah, you know what I mean? But like I just like I said, it's the people that go too hard on the battles that make it like really like it makes me not enjoy doing it. And I don't understand how people can sit there and like watch. Like if that's all somebody's content is triples, triples, triples. Come on, triples, triples. Like I said, I don't even know what triples means. It means what? You get triple the points within the first X amount of time? I don't even know how it's done. Like I said, I'm still new to it, but like I'll do it a little bit and then it'll get me like frustrated and then I'm like, all right, I need to take a break. I need to take a break. Like, it's like, it's, people don't actually do the battles because they want to meet people or follow people or talk to people or anything. They literally do the battles because they're like, all right, this is the way I can get gifted. And it's like, I don't, like, what's the worst that can happen if you lose a battle? You lose a battle. That's like the worst thing that can possibly happen is you lose a battle. Oh my God. Like, if that's the worst thing that happens in your day, count your blessings. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Guys, see me if you're tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. And I said, everybody's more than welcome in here. I think I'm going to pull like an all dayer. I honestly think I'm just going to be on all day and just kind of, trying to, oh, thank you, Tracy. You're awesome. I appreciate your repost. But, I think I'm just gonna try to get back to, like I said, it's been a lot lately, y'all. What is that? That's my site. Yeah, I have my portfolio online. So yeah, you guys should definitely go check out my portfolio too. I have a lot of stuff up there. I have a lot of stuff up there. I literally at this point in my life probably thousands of paintings, like just straight up. I have thousands. So I do a lot of reproductions, but then at the same time, like I also take like, but see, that's one of those things where if you don't work, you don't make money. Like it's not like there's like short term disability that you can go on. It's so I said I keep something in my, yeah, it's an art site, yeah. So yeah, but like I have like literally everything. I have pillows and blankets. I have, puzzles. I have like all sorts of stuff, and then it's just all sorts of stuff designs I've made over the last like 5 years or so. And then I said I really want to my I want to set up like my nonprofit this year. That's really like been, like I said, been weighing heavy on my heart, like big time. Like I want to set up a nonprofit to help people with disabilities get connected with creative outlets. You know what I mean? So if it's somebody that wants to play piano, somebody that can get a piano teacher, assigned to them that will help them learn. You know what I mean? Like that's really what I want to do because I think that creativity 100% heals, and I think it gives people that maybe don't have a voice a voice. So I think art's like super important, like not just art but music and dance and like all these things. They're super important to people because they love, they're doing something that they love, you know what I mean? And everybody needs to find, like I said, I play pool. I love it when I go out and I shoot pool because it could be the loudest bar in the world, but if I'm on my game and I'm into it, nothing anybody says will even register to me because I'm just like, oh yeah, you can't like do it like on the thing, but if you go to like another browser, you can put it in. Yeah, it's not gonna let you do it on YouTube, but like it'll if you just put in the search for the name of it, it'll bring you back there. Yeah, still streaming. Yep, still streaming. Still here. But so I don't know. Like I said, and so I would like to like host some classes myself. I would like to, I'm like I just got a lot of stuff that I'm working on, and I want to get it done. I want to get it done so badly. I want to get everything done. So I said the nonprofit is definitely like one of the things I have coming up. I've been making cookbooks as well. I've also been like selling cookbooks, so that's been like another one of my things lately. Like I just have a lot going on, and I like to keep myself busy. So I said the flow fans and the fire fans and the dance videos and the workout videos and all that shit. That's just all like bonus stuff. But I really do think I'm gonna come on today and just like battle, just meet people, like sit back and just paint and just hey, what's up? How are you? You know what I mean? Type stuff. Hello, Theta. How are you, baby? Welcome through, darling. But yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do today. I think we're going to, like I said, once I get set up and start painting, I'm going just to random battles like all day. Like, hey, how are you? You good? I'm gonna sit right there. I'm gonna lose every fucking battle, and I know this. I know this. I'm gonna lose every fucking battle, and that's okay. Like, And I said it just feels like sometimes like so fake. Like you'll find people that will literally battle you all the time. Like I said, you'll see people online that absolutely hate each other, right? They're absolutely, fuck them. They're nothing, da da da. And then you see them battling for like 3 hours. And you're like, well, if y'all don't like each other, why are you battling for like 3 hours? Like, because they want the gifts. It's more important for them to get the gifts than it is to be who they really are, which is wild to me. Like I can't even, like, that's just wild to me. Like I just, if I don't like somebody, I'm not battling them. I don't care how much money. Like if I don't like somebody, I am not at all. I'm not battling them whatsoever. I'm just gonna stay away from them. Because if somebody's toxic, they're fucking toxic. Like, they can make the choice to change, but people don't change that quickly. So somebody just being like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, it's nice that you said you're sorry. That's nice that you took some accountability for it. But at the same time, like, if you have a repeated pattern of having to tell people that you're sorry for doing the exact same shit that you've already told people you're sorry for, like, that's an issue. That's an issue. All right, we're gonna try to make this one look somewhat decent. Doesn't want to work right. Okay, well that's fine. But so I said I just I don't ever want like my stream to be based on like that shit. Like that shit. Like the, okay, here let me fight and da 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 and like argue with people, and I'm good on all that. Like I'm feisty. I will argue with people if I get like antagonized. Like if I get, yeah, I'm gonna be feisty. I'm gonna whip it back a bit. Well, like, why sit there and talk shit to this person that you absolutely hate for hours on end if it's not for gifts? Like that's you sometimes you got to look at people that are streamers and really like kind of take it all in. Like, wow, they really will do anything for a diamond. You know what I mean? All right, guys, my makeup is ready. So I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go get something to eat real quick, and then I'll be back on. I'm going to do Random Battles today on TikTok, so make sure, doesn't work on Chrome or Firefox. It should. There's no reason it shouldn't. That's weird. You're just doing edgeoftheeasel.com. Should, because I was going to say I set it up. That's how I check mine, is through Chrome. Yeah, just edge of the, yeah, you spelled right? Edge of the easel. Yeah. Edge of the easel. But, so I said it's going to be, like, oh, and I can't wait to put up the videos. Oh my God, I can't wait to put up the videos from the other night so you guys can say it's wonderful. Like, yeah, Chrome is what I have on my phone, so that's why I'm like, like, I'll go through, like, when I update it, and I go through the site to, like, make sure that the update went through, and it brings it up. So, yeah, easel is Easel. Yeah, there we go, guys. Welcome through. We'll be back on shortly. Like I said, I love it when you guys stop by to see me. Everybody's more than welcome. We'll be back on here in a little bit. We're gonna get some breakfast in us, and we're gonna get our day started, and then we'll be back on doing random battles. So come back and see me. It'll be fun.